Hello, and welcome to this short video about telling the time. In this part of the lesson, we will be focusing on learning how to read the time in hours. But first, try to answer these questions. How many hours are in a day? Yes, there are 24 hours in every day. But how many minutes are in an hour? Yes, there are 60 minutes in every hour. Now let's take a look at some clocks. There are two different types of clocks. This is an analog clock. An analog clock has numbers. An analog clock also has hands. This is a digital clock. A digital clock is different because it doesn't have any hands, but it does have numbers. This is an analog clock, and right now we are looking at the clock face. But something is missing. We need to add the numbers. To add the numbers, we start with number 12. And we place it right here at the top in the middle. Next, we add the number 6. And we put it directly at the bottom, right underneath number 12. This is important. Remember this, 12 at the top and 6 at the bottom. Next, we add number 3 over here on the right hand side, and directly opposite that we add the number 9. Now this is important, remember 12, 6, 3 and 9. We'll come back to this in another video. After that we just need to fill in the missing numbers. So what comes before number 3? Number 2. What comes before number 2? Number 1. What comes after number 3? Yep, number 4. And next is number 5. Now, we have filled in half of the numbers of the clock. Half of the numbers are all on the right hand side of the clock, between 12 and 6. Now let's fill in the second half. What comes before number 9? Number 8. And number 7 comes before that. And after number 9, number 10. You get the idea. Now our clock face has got all of the numbers. Now our analog clock has a face and it has the numbers, but it's still missing something. Do you know what is missing from our clock? Yes, we need hands. Analog clocks have two hands. A short hand, or a little hand, and a long hand, or the big hand. Since this video is about hours, we don't need to worry about the big hand. We need to focus on the small hand, because it tells us about hours. We call it the hour hand. The hour hand in this clock is pointing at the number 12. It is telling us that the hour is 12 o'clock. The little hand is pointing at 12, so it is telling us that it is 12 o'clock. In this example, the hour hand is pointing at 8. So it is telling us that it is 8 o'clock. Now see if you can tell what hour is shown on the next examples. The hour hand is pointing at 11. So it is telling us that it is 11 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing at 6. So the hour hand is telling us it is 6 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing at 4. So it is telling us that it is 4 o'clock. The hour hand here is pointing at 2. So it is telling us that it is 2 o'clock. Assignment time. Look around your home and consider the following questions. How many clocks are in your home? What kind of clocks are they? Are they digital clocks? Are they analog clocks? What rooms are the clocks in? Where is the hour hand pointing when you finish watching this video? Where is the hour hand pointing when you have your dinner? Thanks for watching. We'll come back to another video shortly to look at the minute hand, and another video later we will look at digital clocks. Slán an ish.